Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. This is I Drink Too Much Coffee special. And I'm all excited. My friend Paul, if you see him in the chat, he's the administrator for my forum. Me and him are going out to lunch tomorrow. And my friend Mike, who also is one of my role player buddies. Haven't seen him in a while. He created the comic Marshall Strong, which is shipping now, I think, if you backed it on Kickstarter. So it's like a role-playing game meeting tomorrow. It's so nice, so nice. So Paul, Mike, and me, just like, it's just fun. My friend Jimmy couldn't get off work. He's a workaholic. The rest of us are slackers. So anyway, I've been drinking a lot of coffee, whatever. So I figured I'd do a what you're reading. I've been reading a lot of comics lately. I've been writing scripts and reading comics, and that's pretty much it. I've been sorting out my comic book room, and then I got board games laying on the floor over here. I got organized. So that's I think I'm hoping that I finish up this week, and then I have 2 more weeks off, and then I go back to work. So I'm like feeling like a sloth that I didn't get anything substantially done, with this time off that I was given. So I'm like get disgusted with myself. So I'm going to start doing stuff. But that's besides the point. So let's check out Heroic Tales on Kickstarter. This is by of course I don't have it loaded up and ready to go. This is my comic book. It's right now. This is the only way to get it on Kickstarter. I'm loading up. There we go. Thank you, Haldir. So this is 47 backers, $1,181. Thank you so much. And I forget exactly how much I did on Fund My Comic. And we are putting together the Indiegogo campaign. It's going to have a little bit of changes. But there's the Renzo cover. You could get that. The black or white cover. People asked for that, and then nobody backed it. So I don't know. I guess I don't take everybody's. People wanted the back cover as the front cover. But this is the hidden gold over here. This is the Michael T. Gilbert cover. Oh, look at that. That is just glorious. Glorious. There's the back cover, the internal art. I just wanted to show this. Stretch goal. We got the next card up. Can we unlock 2 more cards? I mean, it's $2,000 on Indiegogo, and then maybe another $1,000. We'll do the secret card that I have. It's not really secret. I'm sure. So I'm just looking. It's $10 complete comic, full comic. Then you could do add-ons. $10 for the variant. I'm not charging more. I'm not charging. Okay, and there we go. So I'll remove that, and I'll make that small again. And just to remind everybody, this is an open invite show. Anybody could pop in and talk about comics with me. Anybody could come in, just no avatars. No avatars. All right, because I like talking to faces. I'm a weirdo. And B Powers, how you doing, B Powers? I love that. Keep Donald Sutherland from Kelly's Heroes, right? Hope you had a blessed day. I did. I had a really good day. And got some pizza. It was good. It was a good day. Can't complain. Hail John, listening while I drive home from work. Re-listen to that Mark Millar interview, just brilliant. Even though I stopped playing role-playing games 30 years ago, I still in the year 50. Oh, thank you. I still play. Well, my cards just escaped. I still play. Not as much as we used to, but we still play. I'm actually going to lunch with two of my 3 main players tomorrow. So I'm sure that's what we'll talk about. We'll probably end up scheduling a game. Hey, Gary Shipman, how you doing? Checked out your comics. Looks good. You want to come on my channel, send me a direct message. Send me a direct message on Twitter. We'll set something up. Nice stretch goal. Yep. We put up the new card. So I'm all up to date. The only thing I feel I need to talk about is everybody who backs gets a sticker, Patriarch sticker, and a Heroic Tales sticker. This is the coin. For $5. Norse Foundry, made by Vikings. And this I don't even know if this will probably go up on the Indiegogo campaign. Why not, right? I'll put this up. So because as of right now, the only way to get this is to PayPal me direct. With shipping and everything, it's $30. You can get the. I'll put this as an add-on on the Indiegogo campaign. All right. So there we go. So now let's take a look at what I've been reading. Before we start that, I'll just throw this into the chat. So just to remind you, anybody can pop in, and we'll talk about comics. So this is what I read since the last time I've done what you read. So I might as well start. So I'm gonna flip these over because I read them, I put them over here. So we'll do them in order. So we got Fantastic Four, Huntara. This is one of the comics that I thought I had, and it turned out I was missing. So I got it from my comic shop, and I just started reading them. And like I said, I hated this run. When I read this run, I hated it, and now it's because so much happened in these 8 issues that's why I was confused. So, I went back. I had to read these because I have to read every comic I buy, and I absolutely loved it to the point where it inspired a show that I'll do, a sporadic show called Comics Great, which I would like to do this week. I don't know which day this week, and I'll do issue 6 to 10 of the Elementals. So, who somebody wants to come in with me when I talk about that? Who is that? Somebody wants to come in. I forget. Somebody, I think from New Zealand. Is that you are? So there we go. So then this is 377. So this is 378. Again, I was such a spoiled brat back then. I didn't like this series, and I loved it now. I really loved it now. I loved it now to the point I'm rereading to the end of series 1 of Fantastic Four, up to Heroes Reborn. And then this is the loose end. Dr. Doom punishes Sharon Ventura by turning her into a globby monster, and then they put her in suspended animation, and then she leaves, and they haven't followed up with that. So it's getting around 20 issues. They need to tie up that loose end. I also remember Elijah's baby was a red herring. It was a monster implanted by the Skrulls to take out the Fantastic Four. The Hoochie suit didn't last as long as I thought it did. So, and of course the surprise that everybody expected, the Dark Raider was an alternate evil version of Reed Richards. This was 1994, 93. And I have to say, the concept of multiverses wasn't overused back then. But even then, I was like, come on. They go to an alternate dimension and find an alternate Galactus. It's funny because, an alternate Galactus doesn't so much bother me. It should, but, there should be no alternate versions of the Watcher. The Watchers should transcend all time and space, so that there's only one race of the Watchers. I just read this one. I just took this picture. I thought it was the worst version of the Hulk until somebody on Twitter showed me another picture, the Mike Diodato Hulk, Thor. This is just an awful version of Thor. Okay, and then I had to break out these Fantastic Forces to read them up. They were Atlantis Rises was going on. So the Atlantis Rises was a 4-issue miniseries that tied together the Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four Unlimited, and Fantastic Force. That was the Tom DeFalco years. So I had to read Fantastic Force, and I'm trying to pay attention. Lee's Comics was a great comic book store in Albuquerque. No. Lee's. This was San Francisco. I think this was San Francisco. I think that was San Francisco. I think I got that before I moved to Albuquerque. I lived in San Francisco for a couple of months before I moved to Albuquerque. I tried to get that job out there. It was just too expensive. So then, no. I went to San Diego first. Then I went to Albuquerque. Then I went to San Diego, tried to get a job, and from San Diego went back to New York. That's right. That's right. So let's see. What do we got here? RR says, "Hey, Leverage. Yes, John. If we could work out time, I'd love to join." Um, yeah, it's just you're in New Zealand. You're might as well be on another planet. But I was thinking, how about 10 p.m. Thursday? And keep in mind, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got to translate it to Morkamindi time, or or the Shire time, or Sauron time, or Mordor time, or whatever time they use in New Zealand. But I'm thinking 10 o'clock Thursday night, because I have a game night, but this group always leaves early. So how about that? Let me know. We got Zach Tan. He's given me a drive-by blessing. Hey, Brian Christgau, how you doing? How you doing? Did you see I backed your book? Backed your book. Skrulls are the worst. Skrulls are worst. Yeah, they beat me in Marvel United. They beat me in Marvel United, which I really want to play again. That is a fun game. So I bought a copy of this. This is without a doubt my favorite cover of Amazing Spider-Man. Somebody asked me why, and it took me back. I was like, why? Usually when somebody says spaghetti meatballs is my favorite, nobody asks you why. Like it's just an emotional feeling. But I had to think, and I remembered a kid down the block from me had this comic. His father had like a metal box of old comics, one of them being the first Justice League and real early Iron Mans and this, and I wonder if that he still lives there. I wonder if that box is still there. And we used to just read it all over and over again, and I was always just taken back by this cover. It's just so good. Steve Ditko at the height, right? Just so good. But I bought a copy, a cheap copy, and it's got a big chunk out. So that's my reading copy. This one's going right into my collection. Okay, here's Fantastic Four 400. Tape came off. How are you guys with your tape? I got to use the same Scotch tape. If you notice, all my tape is the same color, same. So I had to get this Fantastic Four to read what happened, how they rescued Sue from the negatives. Yeah, they were doing full on connecting comics. And the reason why I'm reading these is because I hated them because they didn't make any sense. So if they're telling me to jump to Atlantic Rises, I'm getting all my copies of Ender. So I'm reading the stories as they come out because I want to get everything to make sense. And it's not bad. Although I have to say, Tom Brevoort is a terrible writer. Tom Brevoort's a terrible writer. Okay. This was really cool. And I remember not liking it, but then again, I missed so much, jumped around, and I didn't read the tie-ins. But now I'm reading it all as one consistent story. No matter what they're asking me to read, I'm breaking it out and reading it. So this is where's 400? Yeah, here's 400. So these three, we got 398, 399, 400. It's just so much Marvel history all at once. Like I really like the idea that there's one watcher that they call the One, who's just gigantic, and all the watchers basically download all their information into the One, like almost like their drones feeding, like the nutrients into the mother, the queen bee, and he's just getting big, and then there's a battle between the Celestials and the Watchers. I don't want to ruin it, but I just love all that stuff. I love when the Celestials and the Watchers show up and they add a little bit more to their story rather than rewrite or take away. This was annoying because I was going through my comics and I saw that I was missing number 23. And I'm like, oh man, I just read all of them, all 30 of them. And I saw that I missed 23 and I didn't catch it when I read it. I'm like, do I have to buy it? So I went to my back issue boxes, my unread boxes rather, and there it was. So I took out all the ones that I left. So now I had to read one last issue out of order. Just drives me nuts. So here's the Watcher. We got Six Gun Gorilla. I'm reading Satanic Geopolitics, the stuff comics are based on. We're going straight to the source. Oh, interesting. Like what? Like what book or article or magazine? What are you reading? Give me a title here. Yeah, there should be one Ultimate Watcher. Yeah, he's the one. And I don't want to tell you what happened to it, but it's a pretty cool story. Like I said, I'm such a spoiled brat that I didn't like these, and these are so good. My biggest complaint is I don't like they got rid of, like the corner box and everything. The Showdown Wolverine and Thing, they're going to solve their problems because he still has the scar. Elijah in this issue is being the ultimate stalker. She just uses scroll powers. Johnny's just going to hang out with Wyatt, Wingfoot, and they go on an archaeological dig. So she just shows up and becomes a blonde girl and just starts flirting with Johnny. Nothing too stalkery there. This is a revisit of 236 with the Ben Grimm, where the Doctor Doom puts everybody in the ultimate little village. Same. This is like the third time they did this to poor Alicia. These were really weird. I really like the ones written by Robert Kirkman, but these issues are written by so they have the guy's name on the cover. Yeah, Brown. Terrible writer. Like the art is carrying the story. The writing is almost indecipherable. But they were good. I'll continue getting the rest. Like I said, I'm a unabashed Robert Kirkman fanboy, so I get all of his characters. Fighting Galactus in an alternate dimension. Yeah, it's like I said, even back then, it's trite. They first go into this ultimate dimension, and the Watcher's like leaving them clues, like a trail of breadcrumbs. So in that other dimension, the other versions of the Avengers attack, and then this glowing, old-fashioned looking Sue Storm becomes like the MacGuffin that just shows up and points them away. It was a little trite. And I think right around here, Sue stopped where I think this is the last cost of this comic. So she only wore this costume for like 16 issues. And I remember being mad at her that she's like, oh, my husband is still alive. And then she was, romantically linked with Submariner. But no, that was my memory playing tricks on me. He was hitting on her, and she was just friend zoning him. She was just friend zoning him, and he just left. So there you go. This is really annoying because I really like this story. I really liked where we're going, and it's canceled. It says right here, 3 of 3, but he just quit the story. So does anybody know if Dennis Kirk ever continued this story? No wonder it was only in the dollar bins. Deadly Deep. I always like Triton. So here she is. The reason why she's been acting like a biatch is because Malice was taken over, and then Malice, the emotional creature, went into Franklin, and then Franklin defeated it. Battle of the Kings. Battle of the Kings. The Fantastic Three. Yeah. See, she didn't wear this Hoochie outfit, the Hoochie Sue outfit for long. Is Elementals number 5. So I gotta leave these out for Comics Great. This is AC Annual, Fem Force. The cheesecake. And this pissed me off because I ordered number 2, but I got number 1. So now I have 2 copies of number 1, and I had to reorder number 2. And then Eerie number 6. Eerie number 6 with a great Gray Morrow cover. Really like Gray Morrow. This was excellent. So that's what I've been reading. That's what I've been reading. I'll address the chat, and like normal, chat dies down, I'll stop. So yes, check out Heroic Tales on Kickstarter. It's going to be on Indiegogo with the new cover, the Mike Gustovich cover. I cannot begin to pronounce these. So John Dewey, Madam Peabody, I can pronounce. Oh, Vatsky, I read. Red Shields, yes. Cool. Man, talk about names. CEA, never heard of it. Okay, what am I missing here? Did I say something? I got more if you want them. Hail Apex Comics. Oh, yeah, Apex Comics. I'm sorry. Battle of the Kangs. Emotional creature. No wonder it's $1. Love Me from FemForce. Oh, good. We got another person who likes FemForce. Unless the story is about concepts, specifically mind control, identity swapping, time travel, often gimmicky kappa. Yeah. Yes. I have a warning then. Issue 4, the backup story. I'm not going to tell you the guy's name in Heroic Tales. So, I mean, everybody knows issue number 1 is all about the Patriarch, with the backup story about Lucius Kane, who goes by the name of the Suit. That's his like cool nickname. He's the mayor of Science City. Issue number 2 is the Patriarch main story. It's Subterranean Homesick Blues is the name of the story. And then Mary Sue in Endless Possibilities. And the Unheroic Tales stretch goal story will be about Philip Manning, how he rose to power. He's the industrialist who built Science City. That's the story I really want to include because it's super important. So we have to do it properly. I got to get expenses down. Issue number 3 is the street level vigilante character in the Patriarch, and I don't know what the Unheroic Tales story will be. And issue number 4 will be the origin of the Patriarch. And then the back issue story, I'll just tell you the title of the story is Let's Save the Dinosaurs. And the reason why I'm saying let me warn you, it involves time travel. But then again, can you have a story called Let's Save the Dinosaurs that doesn't have time travels? All right. I never got to Lord Birkenhead or H.G. Wells or Darwin. I love H.G. Wells. I think I read almost everything he read. Or the CIA operatives. Hope you had fun with Battle of Kings. I drew the Hunt and Saculus back home. Oh, yeah, I did. I did have fun. I didn't realize you drew it. Where is it? It's in here someplace. Cool. Feldsbug. Cool. I think I will come on panel. When? Right now or eventually? All right. Take a sip of iced tea. No caffeine right now because it's 12:30 at night, and I gotta get up by noon. I got 2 friends. I love these iced teas in the can. I can't drink them. I can't drink them in the plastic. The plastic of them just makes me nauseous. I can drink them in the glass bottles, but this is my favorite in the can. Julian. Oh, I never read Julian Huxley. Oh, okay. H.G. Wells was a eugenics virtue. Yes. Eugenics was real popular until a certain German painter made it unpopular, but it was popular everywhere. Okay. This is all I really wanted to do. I just want to do, because I can't put these comics away until I do what you're reading about them. So we got 30 people watching, but I'm pretty much done. So unless somebody wants to pop in or the chat keeps going, I really have no purpose to stay live. Eugenics was renamed bioethics for the medical field funded. Yep. So let's see, update on what's going on with me. I have the collar on at the rest of this week and then 2 more weeks if everything goes well. This Friday, I'm going to see the doctor, and I'm hoping that they're going to tell me that I do not need neck surgery. I feel like I don't. It doesn't hurt. I haven't lost flexibility. I have no pain. But what do I know? So that's Friday's appointment. So best case scenario, I will be back to work in two more weeks. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello.
Hey, what's up, John?
How are you doing, Apex? How's everything?
Good to see you. All right. That's some good. So how many of these dollar comics did you pick up? Oh, whoa.
Here we go. We'll do that. So, of course, I learned that I could do this. I didn't realize that I could do that. So these I just got.
Oh, cool.
I just bought these because I just saw that I was missing. So if they got these little stickers, they're new add-ons. This
All right.
got nothing on it, so I probably got this on the stand when it came out.
Nice.
You know what I mean? These I probably got on the stand.
Oh, yeah. I remember that white one with the little cross thing on it.
Yeah, like this I just bought now because I was missing. And then you'll see, like this one, I got this when Lee's comic was in San Francisco. So
right.
I either I reused the bag.
Thanks, Helder.
Excuse me. Either I reuse the bag, or
I sometimes do that with a lot of my
50-cent
comics. You throw them in just so they're protected.
Yeah, because
then
I
later
was buying a lot of comics.
Yeah.
From dollar bins that weren't bagged or whatever. Or sometimes I would get bags that were just like old and yellowed and greasy.
Yeah. I lucked out at a convention. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, and is in Lubbock. And you could pick out however many comics you want for free. I picked up like about 92 different comic books
for free.
Yeah, there's some DCs and Marvels and stuff.
Well, were they just trying to get rid of them? Like they
just trying to get rid of them. It was like
you didn't have to buy $20 first.
No, you didn't have to buy anything. Just give them away. There you go. Yeah. I was like, nice. So that's some decent ones. So I got Strike Force from that Chuck Dixon one from the 80s. Like
this, I'm so glad I finally this is now, because now I have a full set of Amazing Spider-Man from 24 up. So
there you go. Wow.
So now I'm so this is my oldest Amazing Spider-Man. And then I got this stack of comics over here.
Oh, it's swooshing around. Oh, there it is.
Over here someplace is my reading copy.
Yeah.
Even though I read it already, I just put myself on a timer. So when I read that, I'll buy 23. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping myself from buying too much too fast, especially now. I haven't had a paycheck in 5 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Way to get you some work here, buddy.
Well, I broke my neck, so
that's right. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. You try to do other things that doesn't involve straining yourself. And
so, I'm hoping to go back to work in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was just talking that just before you came on. I got a letter in the mail that said that they were missing some information to process my claim, because my wife was paying a lot of money for car insurance, and one of the things was wage replacement. So they'll pay me my pay. Yeah. And I got a thing in the mail, and I was just like, I'm tired of paperwork. And then my wife's like, you got to. So I opened it up today, and I'm like, oh, this is why I'm not getting paid. So I called up my job. They immediately sent it over. And Friday, I just got to get a letter from my doctor that says, yes, the insurance doesn't have anything on record that specifically says I broke my neck. So when I go to Friday, I'm just like, can you just print out something from my insurance that says, John broke his neck on, and then they'll put me in for my pay. So
good for you, man. I hope you get it. That'd be great. Dale A's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Dale. Why is Spider-Man crazy? Because is this the first appearance of Mysterio?
Why is Spider-Man crazy? I don't know. Is it? I think it came in earlier than that. First
I'm
appearance. I think it's like what, number 13 or something.
okay. Well, he's fighting Mysterio.
Okay, yeah, it's a
So,
second appearance, I
and
think.
Mysterio is acting like a psychologist, and he's just acting like a
Oh yeah.
it was just a very trippy issue.
Why is Spider-Man crazy?
No paid time off with the union. I wasn't hurt at work.
Oh,
I have disability, which is like like
yeah.
$400 a week. So I've been getting $400 a week. You know. Hey,
That's
Lacey
not
Lee.
bad.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen me in a while. Yeah, I broke my neck, Lacey, and I have a neck
Lee.
collar on, and the beard was just driving me crazy. Like right now, this is just 2 days worth of stubble. It rubs against the cushions, and it drives
Yeah.
me crazy. So this neck brace should be off in 3 more weeks, and then the beard will be growing back. My wife is already happy because my eyebrows are turning white. She wants me to look like Santa Claus.
Return of Gandalf Santa Claus.
So hi, Lacey. Haven't seen you in a while.
Lacey
Just,
Lee.
just doing what you're reading. These are comics that I've read since the last time I've done what you're reading. And I was just about to sign off, but Apex came in, so that would be impolite. Yep. Well, Lacey used to it. I used to just do Sunday comics on Sunday with just to Lacey and Abrax,
Really?
and now I don't see Lacey and Abrax anymore, but I got a bigger audience.
Oh, it's here now. That's
Yeah.
good.
So Lacey, and if I remember correctly, you're upstate New York. You're somewhere in New York, upstate New York.
Hmm.
So, what do you want to talk about? This is everything I wanted to talk about. Where are you?
Where am I?
Yeah.
I'm in West Texas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I talk to so many people, I forget.
Yeah, man. It's just sometimes it's kind of hard finding the time to read a lot of comics. I'm curious, how many comics do you read per week?
Well, just go look at all my what you're readings and count them up. I pretty much put them
It's a
out there for
lot.
everybody to see. But
Yeah.
this is since the last time I did what you're reading, which was only a couple of days ago. But right now I got nothing else to do. I'm trying not to spend money.
Yeah.
We just got a new car, so we can go.
Oh, yeah.
Wreck my
Big
car.
purchase.
So we just got a new car, so a matter of fact, I'm doing my first car payment next Tuesday.
Yeah.
But
I happen to have a book here. It didn't cost me anything at my LCS. This is a Marvel must-haves. There's 3 comic book stories. You get a Spider-Man story. You get a Moon Knight and Adventures story.
that cover looks like John Romita Jr.
John Romita Jr. That's
Yeah.
right. This is the what is it? The gang war involving Kingpin and some hooligans, and it's pretty decent.
Oh, okay. That looks like after
Yeah.
I stopped with Marvel in 2015.
Free, everybody, free.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you. Hello.
I guess I got to add this because this one has the camera. I guess. I mean,
Okay,
this one has the mic. Oh, okay. Learn something new every day.
Edwin, the Ace Volume 3 is live. Go get it.
That's funny that this doesn't have the camera. I see.
Oh,
I'm just gonna play with something.
okay. So the StreamYard thing.
Okay, all right. I was just trying to see if I could fix it, but no. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. So we might as well talk about this stuff then.
Yeah, man. We got to get the picture. Yeah, it's kind of weird, the StreamYards and all the framework and stuff. I've yet to figure all that stuff out. It's tricky.
Yeah.
Oh
Now,
yeah, I think I had that one. Oh, that's that 401.
This is 400. This is 399, 398.
Oh, yeah, I remember 400. Yeah.
And then 401, I think was
Fantastic Force.
This is 401.
Oh, cool.
And this, like I said, drives me nuts because it's 30 issues, and I read them in like batches of 10.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize that I missed 2022. So I read and I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember this guy, oh well. And I just kept reading and then I didn't until I was sorting them back in the box. I'm like, oh, I'm missing one. I read
Ah,
it,
duh.
but I had it. That even made it worse was I had it in an unread box.
Did it only last 30 issues?
Yeah,
Firepower?
Robert Kirkman, he ends his stories.
Oh, that's good.
So like the Wolfman ended at 25. It was
Okay.
selling okay, I think.
Yeah.
He ended The Walking Dead, I think, at 153, or 163.
Yeah.
Like he did.
I think it's 153.
He didn't tell anybody it was the last issue.
Yeah.
He ended Firepower 30. He ended Invincible
Yeah.
on his terms. So I kind of like that.
I do too.
Yeah. He and I die. All of his comics have an ending. The Haunt, I think, was 25 issues.
Okay.
Well, I was going to tell you to break a leg on your comic, but you go out and do that. Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Eric, how you doing? How's everybody?
Eric Grant.
So this is
The Watchmen.
a lot of Fantastic Four.
I'm
going to read this tomorrow. I just got this.
Oh, is it Super Zero?
Super Zero, Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. So
okay.
Yeah.
A nice cover.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of theirs. So that's what I'm gonna. Although tomorrow, tomorrow, like I was telling people, I'm going to lunch with my friend Paul, my friend Mike. That's gonna be awesome. Cool. To my role playing buddies. Just so anybody knows, in issue 2 of Heroic Tales, there's going to be a bunch of cameos of superheroes.
Really?
One of the cameos is a superhero called Magnum. Magnum is a giant, super strong guy with magnetic powers. That's my friend Paul's character. So my friend Paul, when I told him I was making a comic book, I did the script and everything, and he's like, "Oh, when's Magnum going to be?" And I'm like, "He's not." He was pissed. I didn't think I had the right to put my friend's character in the comic, So he was mad.
My character in your comic book, damn it.
Yeah, he was all mad. So there's going to be Marshall Strong, who's like the patriotic Captain America, Nick Fury.
All right.
So they both make a cameo in the comic next issue.
Very cool.
So that they'll be happy. And then my friend Jimmy's character, he's kind of in issue 4. Like Jimmy understands when I say that, because this character is the most complicated role-playing character of all time.
So what's the name of it? You're not going to reveal the name.
The name of that story is "Let's Save the Dinosaurs."
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's save the dinosaurs.
I asked Renzo, I gave him 3 choices of what he wanted to draw. He goes, dinosaurs. Once he goes, "Are there really dinosaurs?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "That's what I want to draw." So
nice.
that's pretty good. I bumped another story, which ironically also had dinosaurs in it, but
that should be a big seller. People like dinosaurs.
People like dinosaurs, yeah. I was gonna go and read Suicide Squad from '88.
Really?
Okay. That was a good run. The Luke McDonnell was the artist. And,
okay, yeah, I remember that one.
Who was the writer?
I think it was Stephen Grant.
Stephen Grant wrote
maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad.
Those were good. Those were really good. And the Luke McDonnell artwork, it reminded me of like Paul Ryan in a way, which was was like John Byrne-ish,
Yeah, I don't know. Luke McDonnell, I think he started in Iron Man, did he not?
I don't know where he started. I remember the first time I noticed him was that Suicide Squad run.
Okay.
I thought he's like one of those unsung comic book guys that just had a long good career. I'm currently reading Iron Man 120, 128, the Demon in the Bottle arc. Okay,
there you go.
A little while back, and now I'm getting around to it now. Cool.
What kills me about Iron Man, I had issues 121 to 127 and 129. I don't know how the heck I missed 128.
Yeah.
Kicked myself in the ass for that one, guys.
Like the Avengers, I had 165, 160. Yeah, 164, 165. And then 167, and then everything to 200. For years, I was missing 166.
Wow.
I'm talking when I was a kid, before those comic book stores. You just couldn't go.
No.
Little did I know that there was ads in the comics that you could buy back issues.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay attention to that stuff back then.
No.
This collar is driving me nuts. I look like a meth head scratching myself, but it's so freaking uncomfortable.
Well, when are you supposed to get it off?
Yeah, 3 more weeks. I'm like chomping at the bit to get rid of it.
Oh man, I bet you are.
Yeah.
So is this the Puppet Master on the cover?
Yeah, this is the Puppet Master. This is like the third time that
Nice.
they give Alicia what she wants, and what she wants is just like a happy, wholesome marriage with the thing.
All
And
right.
the thing just can't deal with it. It's like, dude, every time she's given her dream come true, it's just
He has to mess it up.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And these are
What's this?
really
Brit? I've heard of
Brit.
that.
Yeah, he was a supporting character in the Invincible comics. He's just an old guy who has just super invulnerability. So he's not much stronger than an average human. He's not quicker, but he's unkillable. He's just invulnerable. You know, you could
Oh, wow.
you could throw him from the moon to the earth and he would just get up. You know. So they just use him for like suicide missions.
Yeah.
And I like the dilemma of this is he's old and they don't know if he's gonna die of old age or not. So there's some real unscrupulous guys in like the fake spy organization that he works, that they're trying to kill him so that they could get tissue samples from him so they can clone him and make soldiers.
Right.
You know, and he's just like, I just had a kid, you know. So of course he kind of resents the fact that they're trying to kill him. So then they find out he has a sister who's the same exact thing. So
same powers.
It's really twisted. What do? They want to use her to produce superpowered babies.
And
You
kill
know what I
the
mean?
whole family.
You know what I mean? So it's just twisted. And my distrust of the government, it plays right up to it.
There you go.
Yeah, I look like a tweaker. Yeah.
Ah, that's a good classic Kirby, right?
Oh, this is after Kirby. This is Paul
Oh.
Ryan. Yeah, this is
All right.
issue 390. He's
gee, it's like a redo of number, was it 13?
49.
49. All right. Yeah, it's
Not
right.
a
49.
speaking. Yep. Hello. I like when
Wow.
people talking to each other.
I know, it's great.
I got
Some
like
Marvel characters are not allowed to have happy lives. You're right.
Some Marvel characters aren't allowed to. Yeah. Ben, I'm rooting for Ben. But,
Yeah.
And this is like another thing. Like, can you see like the
I have that one.
metallic?
Yeah. The flames.
Tom DeFalco is gonna be on my channel in like 2 or 3 weeks. I forget.
Really?
Yeah, and like.
That's awesome.
I really don't want to insult him by saying like, your run like was what caused the speculator boom and like all of the crossovers and really ruined Marvel. I'm gonna stick to it as like I liked your Fantastic Four and Spider Girl run.
Right.
Yeah.
Eerie. What issue is that?
This is issue 6. Issue 6.
Is this the normal size Eerie comic?
Yeah,
or is
it's
it
magazine sized. Yeah, so you
that's
can
by. Is it by Harris?
This Warren Publishing.
Oh, it's Warren. Okay.
Yeah, a Warren magazine. So I've been collecting these. I put in an order for like, if you could see, I do a series called Back Issue Bonanza.
Yeah.
And because of shipping, I wait till it reaches a certain dollar amount to pay for make the shipping. I'm not going to ship $20 for 4 comics. So every time I put in an order, I put in another creepy and another eerie.
So what year is that? Eerie?
This is 1967.
Ooh, sweet.
Dale
A want to ask him why Shooter still has beef.
Because they ousted him. They ousted him. He was doing great.
Yeah.
And they ousted him.
That's dumb. Yeah. He really helped.
This is the way I live it myself. It's just every time I put in an order, I get one.
One Eerie.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's too much money.
I've got the Frazetta cover. I think was it issue 9. I think it was.
Oh, a lot of them had a Frazetta covers.
Yeah. The Leopard
Queen. Here's issue 63. I got this because my nephew asked me about this because this has that famous story, Jennifer.
Yeah, Bernie Wrightson. Yeah,
Bernie Wrightson and Bruce Jones. I haven't read it yet, so this is.
It is good.
Probably
It's really
read it
good.
tomorrow night.
You'll
So you
like
read
it.
Jennifer?
Yes.
It's a good story.
It's very good. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite the
This creepy
turnaround.
11. This is Frazetta.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this is where I'm up. So I have 1 to 10, read 1 to 10. This is 11. This is the next one for me to read. I got 63 out of order, and I'm going to read it out of order just because my nephew has been talking about it, and it's just something cool for uncle and nephew to bond over.
There you go.
All right, here's, creepy number 12.
Hey, Jason Unhinged is here.
How you doing? And yeah, I got comics all over the place. I try when I'm working to read 5 comic books a day,
That's pretty good.
just to make a dent in my back issues.
I barely can read one a day.
But this is, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 days or so.
Yeah.
I've been doing nothing but reading comics. But I don't know what else to say. I don't have anything else to talk about. So
well, yeah,
I'm going to close it down. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot. Tomorrow, yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Tomorrow at 5, or today actually, because it's so this is Tuesday. So Tuesday,
happy Tuesday.
Later on today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have a conversation with George O'Connor. George O'Connor is he's doing these great comics. I did a couple of videos on him. He did a series called The Olympians, and these it's just books about Greek mythology, comic books about Greek mythology, and they're good source books for like teachers and everything. And he did 12 of those, and I was so sad when he was done. But now he's doing 12 of the Asgardians.
Okay.
So he just finished Odin, and I think the next issue is going to be Thor. And they come out like every 4 or 5 months or so. My first 10 comics, and I love them. So that's 5 o'clock. I'm so glad that we're finally going to talk. And then at 7 o'clock, it's Peter Simeti, Rob Geronimo, and Kier Covington. We're going to talk about the Blood Moon, the first Alterna crossover event. And then who knows how long that's going to last. So that's from 7. So and Wednesday it is Shadowmare at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then at 8:30 I go over to RJ's on the 4th Age, and we do comic book team up. I don't know who the guest is, and that's all I have scheduled. Oh, and then Friday 8 p.m. it's clobbering time. Silver Surfer versus the Green Lantern. So,
yeah,
that's everything. That's everything. And then Sunday comics. I always do Sunday comics, but I didn't decide what I want to do Sunday comics yet.
Well, I have Apex After Dark this Saturday at 8 o'clock, and I should be having Godfo Universe coming in. So he wants to know if I have any openings. I'm like, well, yeah, 8 o'clock Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, this coming Saturday, the 31st of this month, the last day of August. And hopefully we'll have some fall weather. That'd be nice. Check out Heroic Tales.
I gotta say, Heroic Tales has a 1 week to go. We'll bring this in. So only 1 week left on Kickstarter. 7 days left.
So
what's today? Tuesday. So next Tuesday. So I'll probably be doing a closeout.
Have you made your goal?
Yes.
Nice.
This was the second campaign. The Fund My Comic campaign. I made I think just under $7,000, and then this campaign.
Good.
Yeah, everybody's like, you got to go on a Kickstarter. That's where you make your money. Well, I guess I don't have naked girls and stuff because that's but I'm doing when this closes down. I'm going to do Indiegogo. So we'll see. So I still have one platform left. And when the Indiegogo closes down, I hope to be shipping comics.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Daniel to send the last colored pages, and then it's
cool.
It's all business. The creative part is over. Then it's the business. Produce those comics. Mail those comics.
Yes, we wear many hats when you're a publisher.
Yeah,
many hats.
That's what we got to do. And the same guys that are taking me out to lunch tomorrow, they promised to come over my house and help me. Do the boxing up and everything. So that's
nice. Good to have some help.
But I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed. It's 10 to 1 for me, so I'm going to go to bed. Thanks
Thanks
a
for
lot
having
for
me
everybody
on.
who popped in.
All right.
And see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Chris O'Connor.
Ciao for
I'm
now.
so excited. I love those comics. Bye-bye.
Keep collecting.
Bye-bye, everybody.